Welcome to the heart of green darkness, a place where life and death go hand in hand. Under the untouchable forest canopy, a giant pulse drains that sustains the wildest and deadliest life on the planet. Amazon River. Today we will dive into the turbid waters and cross the dense forest to meet the rulers. From freshwater giants that can generate electricity to peak predators that float in the air. This is not just a story, this is a thrilling journey to the world of Amazonian animals. Get ready, because the adventure is about to begin. The Amazon River is home to an incredible diversity of Hatai, including many animals that live in the waters and around the river. Some of the most famous animals are piranha, anaconda, arapaima, electric eel, black caiman, boa snake, Amazon manatee, poisonous caterpillar, and harpy eagle. Let's discuss those animals one by one. 1. Piranha. Piranha is a freshwater fish that is famous for its sharp teeth and aggressive reputation. Piranha is most commonly found in the Amazon River, with about 20 different species inhabiting the region. Piranha has triangular teeth that are very sharp and strong, tightly arranged like a saw blade, which can tear its prey. Most piranhas measure 15 to 30 centimeters, but some species such as red-bellied piranha can grow a little larger, reaching 35 to 40 centimeters. Piranha has various colors, including silver, black, and dark red. The red piranha has glittering silver scales with the lower part of its body red-orange. Although known as a carnivore, piranhas are actually omnivores. Their food varies depending on their species and age. Young piranhas eat insects and small mammals, while adult piranhas often eat fruits, seeds, and carcasses. Piranhas live in large groups, but the main reason they do this is for self-defense from predators such as caimans and river dolphins, and not to hunt in groups. Piranhas have an excellent sense of hearing and can detect small vibrations in the water, which helps them find prey. When food sources are very scarce, piranhas will become more aggressive. Carica found the prey, they could swarm it and tear it apart quickly. The following is about the reputation and facts about piranha fish. Movies and folklore often depict piranha as a ferocious killer who will prey on humans. However, attacks on humans are very rare and most species of piranhas actually eat more carcasses than kill large prey. Piranhas tend to attack when they feel threatened or when they are hungry, especially when the water conditions are low and warm during the dry season. In addition, piranha also has some unique facts. Piranhas can replace their teeth for life, allowing them to retain their sharp teeth to tear food. Piranha can make 3 different types of sounds, such as barking when threatened and snorting when fighting. 2. Green anaconda. The green anaconda, the most famous species in the Amazon, is the heaviest snake in the world and one of the longest. Its length can reach 9 meters and weighs more than 227 kilograms. Although shorter than Sankabunga, anaconda is much bigger and thicker. The eyes and nostrils are on the top of its head, allowing it to remain hidden underwater while stalking its prey. Anaconda is not a poisonous snake. He kills his victim by wrapping his very muscular body around the victim until the victim suffocates. Anaconda spends most of its life in the water, especially in swamps, slow-moving rivers, and tropical rainforests in the Amazon and Orinoco valleys. Although large, they are very agile in the water. They are ambush predators waiting for prey in the water. They rely on the sense of hearing, smell, and sight to detect prey, then suddenly pounce on the prey and wrap around it until they can't breathe. Anaconda is a shy animal and tends to live in solitude. They are not aggressive except when they feel hungry. As a peak predator, anaconda eats various animals, including fish, wild boars, turtles, capybaras, caimans, and even jaguars. The anaconda's jaw is very flexible because of its stretched ligaments, allowing it to swallow prey much larger than its head whole. After a big meal, anaconda cannot eat for weeks or even months because its digestion is very slow. Female anaconda is much larger than the male. Sometimes female anaconda eats smaller males after mating to get extra nutrition. Unlike most snakes, anaconda does not lay eggs, but children directly. Although there are many stories about anacondas attacking humans, fatal attacks are very rare. Their reputation as man-eating monsters is greatly exaggerated. In 2024, scientists have identified a new species of green anaconda in the Amazon, called the northern green anaconda. Genetically, this new species is different from the southern green anaconda. 3. Arapaima fish. Arapaima fish is one of the largest freshwater fish in the world and is a native of the Amazon River. This fish is known for its giant size, ability to breathe air, and very strong scales. Arapaima can grow up to 3 meters and weigh more than 200 kilograms, although specimens of that size are rarely found. Its body is slender with a greenish copper-colored head, and its scales are black with a white center. The tail is red, which is the origin of the name Pirarucu in the Tupi language. Arapaima scales are very hard and steel-like, consisting of a hard mineral layer on the outside of the flexible layer on the inside. These scales help him survive the bite of the piranha. As an obligate air breather, Arapaima must rise to the surface of the water to breathe air every 10 to 20 minutes. He uses a modified swimming bag as a kind of lung. Arapaima prefers calm water, such as swamps, lakes, and abundant tributaries in the Amazon basin. Its behavior is greatly influenced by the seasonal flood cycle in the Amazon. When the water is high, this fish will move to a calm forest to forage and breed. When the tide recedes, they go to the lake. Arapaima is an opportunistic predator that uses a sucking strategy. They open their mouths wide to create a vacuum that attracts prey into it. Their main food is fish, but they also eat birds, small mammals, insects, seeds, and fruits that fall into the water. During the dry season, the female Arapaima will make a nest on the sandy bottom. Arapaima is known as a protective mother. The male mother protects the nest and her young from predators, while the female mother swims nearby. Arapaima is very vulnerable to overfishing because of its large size and habit of rising to the surface to breathe. Due to a significant population decline, the capture of Arapaima was banned in Brazil in 1996. With the existence of a community-based sustainable fisheries management strategy, the Arapaima population in several areas has been significantly restored. 4. Electric eel. There is more than one species of electric eel in the Amazon basin, the most famous of which is the common electric eel, Electrophorus electricus. However, the latest research in 2019 revealed that there are 2 other new species, one of which is even capable of producing the strongest electric shock in the world. Based on research conducted by scientists from the Smithsonian Institution and other institutions, the genus Electrophorus, electric eel, which used to be considered a single, consists of 3 genetically different species. The first species is Electrophorus electricus. This is a species that has been recognized for a long time. This eel lives in the Guiana Highlands, in the northern part of the Amazon basin, in clear and fast-flowing waters. The electric shock he produced reached 650 volts. The second species is Electrophorus baltai. This species is found in the Brazilian plains. This species can produce a sting of up to 860 volts of the strongest bioelectric voltage ever recorded in nature. This higher voltage is believed to be an adaptation to live in highland waters that have lower electrical conductivity. The third species is Electrophorus varii. This species inhabits the turbid and slow-flowing lowland waters of the Amazon. Its mineral-rich habitat makes its water conductivity high, so electric shock does not need to be as strong as other species to paralyze prey. Electric eels like calm, cloudy, and low-oxygen water, such as swamps, slow-flowing streams, and floodplains. Electric eels are animals that have to draw air directly from the surface periodically to survive. Although traditionally considered solitary, research in 2021 found evidence that electric eels can hunt in groups. They surrounded a school of small fish and launched an electric attack together. Electric eels use their powerful stings to paralyze fish, crustaceans, and other small animals. In addition, the electric shock is used as self-defense from predators such as caiman. Its electric shock also produces a weak electric field that functions as a radar to detect the surrounding environment. For humans, the electric shock of the Amazon eel can be very painful, cause muscle paralysis, and can drown the victim. However, Fatal cases are very rare because electric eels will generally avoid contact with humans, unless they feel threatened. 5. Black caiman. Black, a whitish-yellow band on his body that fades with age. Black caiman is mostly found in shallow fresh water such as rivers, lakes, swamps, and stagnant savannas in the Amazon Valley. They are usually active at night. During the day, they often sunbathe on the steep riverbank. As a top predator, black caiman has a big impact on the ecosystem. Their population helps maintain a balance between fish and mammalian populations. Black caiman's man's meat changes as he gets older. Young caiman eats insects, crustaceans, and small fish, while adult caiman hunts larger animals. Adult caiman's manon includes various kinds of animals such as turtles, capybaras, wild boars, monkeys, deer, and sometimes anaconda. They are also known to eat fish such as piranhas and catfish. The black caiman bite is very strong with a force of up to 2,000 pounds. For decades, the caiman population has declined drastically due to intensive hunting for their commercially valuable skins. Thanks to protection and conservation efforts, the 6. Boa snake. Various types of boa snakes can be found in the Amazon basin, each with unique characteristics. Unlike highly aquatic anacondas, boa snakes tend to be more terrestrial, on land, or arboreal, in trees. The various types of boa snakes in the Amazon are: boa constrictor. Boa constrictor is an important part of the Amazon food chain, both as a predator and prey. Its presence shows a healthy and rich biodiversity ecosystem. Like other boas, it kills prey by wrapping it, cutting off blood flow, and causing organ failure in seconds. As an opportunistic predator, the diet of the constrictor boa varies according to its age. Boa cubs eat smaller prey such as mice, lizards, bats, small birds, and amphibians. Adult boas eat various types of mammals and small to medium-sized birds. They include rodents, wild boars, armadillos, and even ocelots. The size of the prey will increase as the boa grows. Amazon tree boa. This snake is an aggressive nocturnal ambush hunter. It will hang on a tree branch in the shape of the letter S to attack the prey. The boa tree snake has the ability to detect heat from prey when hunting at night, thanks to a large infrared sensor on the side of its face. The tree boa snake is ovoviviparous, which means that the female contains eggs in her body and gives birth to hatched offspring. As an arboreal animal that hunts at night, the Amazonian tree boa has a unique hunting strategy. They use a large heat receptor on their upper lip to detect prey in the dark of the night. Food from this Amazon tree boa consists of various types of animals such as birds, bats, lizards, frogs, and rodents. Boa emerald tree. Boa piojan emerald has a bright emerald green color with white zigzag lines along its back, allowing it to camouflage perfectly among the forest foliage. Boa emerald tree undergoes color change when growing up. When he was a child, he was born with a yellow, orange, or bright red color which then turned green as he grew older. This arboreal snake spends most of its time in trees, resting in winding branches. They are ambush hunters who prey on birds and small mammals. Brazilian rainbow boa. Brazilian rainbow boa is known for its stunning rainbow or homographic luster on its scales, especially when exposed to light. Although most of them live on land, this snake is semi-arboreal. They are active at night and hunt small mammals. They hid to ambush their prey, then wrapped and strangled him to death. 7. Amazon manatee. Amazon manatee, or also known as Pyxibioida amazonia, is one of the 3 species of manatee that still exist. This mammal lives exclusively in fresh water and is a type of manatee. An adult Amazon manatee can reach a length of up to 2.8 meters and weighs up to 420 kilograms. The Amazon manatee has a dark body ranging from dark gray to blackish with white or pink spots on the chest. He has smooth and supple skin with fine hair scattered all over his body. Unlike other manatee, Amazon manatee does not have nails on its fins. Although it can hold its breath for a long time, usually this manatee appears to the surface of the water every 5 minutes to breathe air. Amazon manatee lives throughout the Amazon basin, including Brazil, Peru, Colombia, and Ecuador. Their behavior is highly dependent on the Amazon flood cycle. In the flood season, they are widely distributed in flooded forests and grasslands, where they get plenty of food. In the dry season, when the water recedes and food becomes scarce, they move to deeper parts of rivers and lakes, relying on fat reserves that accumulate during the flood season. Amazon manatee used to live in large groups, but due to excessive hunting, it is now more often seen alone or in small groups consisting of 4 to 8 individuals. Amazon manatee is a herbivore. It eats various kinds of aquatic plants including grass, watercress, hyacinths, and fruits that fall into the water. In a day, he can consume up to 8% of his body weight. 8. Poisonous caterpillar. There are several species of poisonous caterpillars found in the Amazon, but the most dangerous and famous is the caterpillar from the genus Lonomia. This caterpillar is known as one of the deadliest caterpillars in the world because of its poison that can cause severe bleeding to kidney failure, even leading to death. Lonomia caterpillar, especially the Lonomia obliqua species that is widely found in southern Brazil, is a larva of the giant silk moth. This type of caterpillar has physical characteristics that are very difficult to recognize because of its tan color that looks like bark or dry leaves. The poisonous thin thorns are hidden between the feathers. He often gathers in large groups on tree trunks, thus increasing the risk of contact for field workers and children. Lomonia caterpillar venom is a type of hemotoxic, which means it attacks the blood. When the spines pierce the skin, poisons that contain anti-clotting blood will be injected. This toxin causes serious blood clotting abnormalities, which can trigger internal bleeding throughout the body. Symptoms of poisoning can include headache, vomiting, severe abdominal pain, and finally failure. If not handled quickly, this condition will be fatal. Besides the Lomonia caterpillar, several other potentially dangerous caterpillars are also found in the Amazon. Megalopicade caterpillar found in the Amazon forest. This caterpillar has feathers with poisonous spines that can cause severe itching and stinging. Other than that, there is also saddleback caterpillar. Although not only in the Amazon, this caterpillar is also found in America and has a very painful sting, causing a burning sensation and swelling. 9. Amazon harpy eagle. The harpy eagle is one of the largest and strongest eagles in the world, which dominates the Amazon rainforest canopy. This magnificent bird of prey has a striking appearance and strong claws, perfectly adapted to hunting in dense forest environments. The female harpy eagle is larger than the male, weighing up to 9 kilograms and up to 1 meter long. Males usually weigh around 4 to 6 kilograms. Despite its large wingspan, which reaches 2.24 meters, is relatively short compared to its body size. This is an adaptation that helps him maneuver nimbly among the dense trees. The harpy eagle's claws are the largest of all living eagles, with a length of 13 centimeters or the size of a grizzly bear's claws. This claw is so strong that it can destroy its prey's bones. This eagle has a gray crest that can be developed. This crest helps direct sound waves to its ears, similar to the function of a faceplate in an L. The fur is dominated by grayish color on the top and white on the bottom, with a black ribbon on the chest. Most of the harpy eagle population lives in the Amazon basin in Brazil. They are also found in Mexico and Central America, but the population is much smaller. The harpy eagle is an ambush hunter that uses a sit-and-wait strategy. They perched on tall tree branches and observed the forest canopy in search of prey. Although they cannot fly far, they can dive up to 80 kilometers per hour to catch their prey. Harpy eagle is an efficient carnivore. Their main food is arboreal mammals, tree dwellers, but they also prey on other animals. Kukong and monkeys are the main prey. Sometimes harpy eagles also prey on other large birds such as macaws and reptiles such as iguanas and snakes. The harpy eagle is classified as a vulnerable species. The biggest threat is habitat loss due to deforestation, as well as poaching. Because of their slow life cycle, their population is very difficult to recover. That's how our journey in the Amazon forest has come to an end. We have witnessed the deadly power of electric eels, the deceptive beauty of anacondas and boas, as well as the toughness of hunters such as black caiman and harpy eagle. Every animal has an important role in maintaining the balance of this fragile ecosystem. If you enjoy this adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Hilarious Animals for more amazing wildlife stories. Please also comment on the animal video, especially what we want to discuss. See you in the next expedition.